All right, and now I have to pause it again because I need to, sorry, change the title. Nice. We went from a 31 follower game to a 33 follower game. Bonk. All right. Begin. Do settings first. Turn the preview off. So sorry again. Darn, darn, darn. You know, it would be nice if we persist blood. I'm gonna say fast just in case. Frame rate 120. Graphics. Oh, I wanted to see what the settings were. VSync, please. What a way to come in. All right, let's pop this in window, because that's probably gonna make things a bit easier for us. Save. All right, so restart, or did it automatically do that? Oh, it's windowed now. All right. I'm kind of tempted to persist blood. Oh, we got gamepad support? I'm okay with that. All right, so then which button is confirm? It's that one. Oh. Okay. I see, I see. Okay, hang on. All right, let's do the second. The one that's not the easiest. The easy, or the second from the hardest. I don't want to go crazy on a game I'm playing for the first time. Bah, bah, bah. She has the haircut. There's only one. Oh, this window is not quite. There. Oh, it doesn't. That's. Oh, it's just barely wrong. Well, there we go. That's better for me. Rangers, not rebels. While Crawford remains the High Duke. Let's go! Benjin! Or low poly once again. Iroquois. Pum 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 pum. We bring apples and peaches. Those who rule is turn-based. The player and enemy will activate alternate acting with other units until the condition for victory or defeat is met. I have and dude. I have 3 dudes. Show me. Okay, we have enemy weight. Enemy range. Can I show me what this is? Show me what this is, please. Alright, let me see if I can get more info by clicking around. No? Alright, unit info E. I do think it's funny that all of the it's not a fan game, but all of the games that are Fire Emblem inspired are just, they're absolutely adamant that you have to tell the player growth rates, and it's so funny to me because Fire Emblem itself has never done that. Alright, I don't get any information on these no matter what I do. There's no info on these slots. Just... Oh. Okay, she had it. There we go. Cannot double attack nor be double attacked. Okay. Punch! Target will turn to face the unit. Great for setting up flanks and removing zone of control. Oh, we're gonna do this like, Iron Oath? Nobody but me's played Iron Oath. I couldn't even get my best friend to play it, even though I do think it's good. 10 avoid when facing the enemy. 3 bonus damage on backstab. 1 extra for each rank above C. And that was 3 extra when counterattacking. Regenerate 50% more block on round start. Shields have no weight penalty. Okay. And then, oh, I could, oh, it cycles seamlessly to the bad guys? Okay, we've got some positioning stuff going on here. So what about Buddy here? Show me the info, please. XP gains of, okay, and then all bows have +1 range. You don't have a bow. Avoid when facing. Okay. All right. You can move up to 4 times per turn. You select the unit to move. Well, what am I going to want to do? Also, I think this is going to be easier to do keyboard and mouse. I think hexes are going to be annoying. With a stick. Oh yeah, and he's got hotkeys for abilities. No, we're using keyboard mouse because 19 damage counterable, yes. Punch counterable, yes. Okay, we're gonna hit him. And we determine facing. Got it. Entering the front 3 hex tiles in front of an enemy will exhaust the rest of the unit's movement points. Okay. Okay, doubled. And he's only got 1, so that was, whoops. Let's attack from their flanks. Haha. Yeah, flanks it, the extra hit chance and avoid. Very nice. We'll refresh at the map. That's cool. So can I scroll? Yes. Wrecked. Oof. Yeah, my immediate thought when I saw the block gauge, though, was, oh, are they using my plugin? But, like, they're probably not, because SRPG Studio doesn't use hexes. But they could be. Probably not. They're probably not. Wait, why'd you give me a preview for the first time? Would have been nice to know any of this. Just have me making it up as I go. I think this man just looked like Orlando Bloom with a different hair color. All right. Orlando Loop. End the game right now. Draw a weapon and die. Draw a weapon and die. Ah! Sliker? That's a name. I always wear whatever I wake up in. Whee! Oi! Ileana? Thunder Mage Gang? These brick models. If you've heard of the Rangers, you've heard of our survival rate. You've heard of the jobs we take. We do what the rest of this army can't. That's for Bruce. Got some wackadoodle cuts here. This is not a haircut somebody has before the invention of the razor. And for that matter, the electric razor. Alright, defeat all enemies. Have other class equipment and basic personal abilities. All units equipped with an iron kite shield will have access to the shield bash. Show me shield bash. Do strength damage and stagger them for 1 turn if the target is injured. Not counterable. Staggering uses 25 hit and avoid and cannot block. And then 2 tiles gain 15 hit, and then you can kick people. Okay. Pounce. While injured, gain 3 attack. Okay. Injured allies in the 2 tiles gain 2 defense. Generate 50%. Okay, yeah, Shieldmaster. And Gurley says 50% more weapon XP, gain 1 damage and 5 hit for each weapon type at mastery A or higher. Well, you better get more than 2 weapons then. Move 2 spaces after an action if not an enemy zone of control. Okay. There's a lot going on here. Alright, Buster. Get badonked. I mean, he doesn't have to go the whole way, right? Like... Eh. Let's see. Rocks are bad. And he remains staggered? Remains staggered. Just get staggered for the round. Dun dun! Dum, 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 dum. If they're gonna let me bonk people, I should be able to push them off the bridge. So what happens if... I guess I'd have to stagger this guy and then he would lose his zone of control. No, he still has it. Okay, so guys with shields, you can't just hit them and be done with it. You gotta do something a little bit more. It's not one and done on the shield. That's not gonna do it. I feel like she's playing Gwent. That is kind of the vibe, isn't it? And then I don't want to get hit by a bunch of dudes, so I'm just gonna come. Ooh, yeah, I'm in his zone of control. I could geek him. Gwant. Alright, so it's kind of my personal opinion that the standalone version of Gwent kind of is the knockoff version of Gwent. That campaign, well, okay. If you want to play against people, it's fine. Wow, he's gonna die. It's fine. But the stinking, the Thronebreaker one, ugh, it hurts me. Oh, I can't get behind that guy. That sucks. Alright, so I need to knock him. You should take a damage. You should tell me that earlier. I've had a lot of shield damage. Alright, we're gonna minimize some flanking here, I think. Enemy flanking, that is. Oh, punching does. Turns to face the units. Kill a man. Not gonna kill him. With either of them. I did it, I got a level. Which in this game is an achievement. Every game does this. They all do this. They don't need to do this. They do it anyways. Nice. Can I not keep it? Just to do all or nothing? Not my preference, boss. Kick him into the bushes. Should be bad. Dang, I thought I would kill this man with this. Messed that up. I took away one of my spots to hit the other guy. And that should have been a shield bash. Oh well. We just out here making mistakes. Yeah, these guys are pansies. We're gonna wait for them to get softened up, because then we can take them on. Oh, we can barely do anything. Do, 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 do. Good night. She can't shield bash. She has not figured it out. I love that SBO every time is like, hey, pansies are good and beautiful, thank you. I don't think that first choice mattered much. But now he's punished Orlando Bloom. Are you thirsty, General? No. I'm sorry, hang on. You can die on that hill. I presume this is still trading. Phoebe. So we're at 3 and 3 right now, looks like. Gender ratio, I mean. Wait, she said she took a she has her arrows, but she took another arrow on the shield. So, archers with shields? I presume it's a small shield. Wee-haw! Traitor Prince's sword. Alright. Just double our number. Why Sliker? Why is that a name? Victory open all chests. Okay. Starts as one of 6 classes: fighter, soldier, skirmisher, defender, archer, or medic. Okay. That's not that many, actually. So the skirmisher is her. So you're not a medic. Okay. That's a different term. Healer. Using men and ally, restore half the health to yourself. Okay. Okay. She has 3 weapon skills. We get explanations of the stats. Scale. Carry weight. We're saying we're just going to gate. Okay. Got it. So healing is proportional. Okay. Archer. Gain 5 health on a brush tile. Gain 15 hit and 2 damage while in brush or mushrooms. She also has a sword. She does not have a shield. She lied. All bows have +1 range. Excuse me. So she can hit from 3 spaces away. This has a lot of different Fire Emblem DNA. Yeah, that's fair. We should probably end with the healer. Torch? Alright, so we do... He's got a kick, so we do the fun guy kick from here to take him from the brush to the rocks. And then, see his 4 move, so he can't reach me. And then I stand in the brush. I have advantage, you have disadvantage. I could also punch him. That is not much damage at all. Never mind. I can't face that pillar? Bizarro. Oh, he resists the shield bash effect because he defends. Or, hang on, maybe there's something else. So staggering for one turn if the target is injured. Okay, well. Range attacks cannot be counterattacked even if the other fighter has a bow. The UI is quite tedious, but I do like the iconography in the top right. That's very clean. Alright, so say I shoot this guy. Now can I shield bash him? He still resists, okay. What I might do instead then... I can't kill that guy. The medic can kill that guy. I think. Hopefully. The other one was throwing just content at you. Like, there were symbols all over the screen. Oh, she also has shield bash. I could have utilized that. B! Put any vert. Put your any vert just to hit the chest action in your bar. Funny little backstab. Second bar is block. So she does not have a shield, so she has no block. You know what? Get back in the bush. let's. Oh, we can't shoot from one range, right? Bows, am I right? You've been watching remoted in your desktop? I'm sorry, you've been remote into a device from halfway around the world? Basically all the way around the world? Is there a time limit? No. We just do what we feel like when we feel like it. I can take my whole army and walk around. I probably should. Oh wait, she has the foragey thing. Let's do that. So this man hits big. Hits it for exactly enough. Crap, level ups. Do 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 do. So I should be able to split two ways here, or like cover my flank and then go into this gap. I want to hit this guy. Donk. All right. If it works, it works. All right, so he's got a range of 5? He's got a movement of... Wait, hang on. That's got to be speed. So he's probably got a range of... yeah, 4 still. So I can stand here and make him sit on the rocks. B rank. Surely that's gonna slow down. There's no way they're gonna let us get to max rank super early. Ah, so here's the risk. Well, I should have looped around. Because now I gotta deal with those guys to get to this one. Whee! Yeah, so now I can't leave. I need an assist. That's rough. That actually makes things kind of difficult. Good to know. You want to break out engage? Whee! Every time. I do think engage was good though. I just don't play games the way I did when I was younger, so like it doesn't get as much play as ones that I liked even less earlier. Boo, don't give me 99. Who wants 99 experience? There we go. You're still playing the horse game? Kinda expect her to double that guy, not gonna lie. It's so crazy though, there's so few stats, and there's 6 base classes. So I'm just interested how this is going to develop over time. Woof. Yeah. Glitches are rough. Alright, cool. I have whiplashed, not whiplashed, but I've gone back and forth a couple of times on like how much I'm okay how much I'm willing to pay on a you know, absolute wild card. And I will say it has definitely gone down. Well, it's probably gone up more recently. But I can think of one time back in the day that it went down very rapidly, which is that I got a Humble Bundle at one point when I was in college, and I didn't get around to playing most of the things until I think shortly after I graduated. And one of the games I got was a Brazilian game about escaping slavery and doing some, well, I don't know, I didn't get that far. But the thing that made it interesting to me was that there was like this whole dice pool mechanic for your moves. So you would like put your moves, you would roll a bunch of dice, and then if you had a certain combination of dice, you would be able to do certain moves. And it seemed really neat. And it did not work. It just functionally, it did not work. Anyway, by the time I got around to playing it, it was so late that Steam considered it out of scope, like not allowed for refunds. So I just ate the cost, and that sucked. You know. Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't a Humble Bundle game because I was looking for a refund and didn't get it. But you know, something like that. You got an indie game at some point, and you try it out, and then it's just not up to snuff. But you know something? I was playing The Witcher 3 at launch, and at launch, that was a very broken game. They didn't get the because Witcher 3 has a small amount of platforming. They didn't get the platforming feel right for like 5 or 6 patches. It was pretty rough for a while. They just wanted you to like have to like treasure hunt slightly to get some of your diagrams, your armor diagrams. But yeah, it was goofy. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want you to stay where you are. It's really not that bad. It's just that when they first launched, you would get hung up on geometry pretty often. Which way is he facing? Can I tell? His bow looks like it's angled this way, to his up left. So I'm gonna hit you from the back. Yep, there we go. Well, this doesn't seem so bad. We had a bunch of guys, but they were dealt with pretty quickly, actually. Marcus is getting free experience because he hits harder than everybody else, so he just gets the privilege of last hit, which is all that matters. He's the one level 4 guy. Oh, sorry, Sliker also. But also, why is his name Sliker? 1, I want to read it as Skylar. 2, Sliker? Ain't about it, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna actually use this punch. Wait, that punch was crazy, actually. What kind of enemy is this? He's a skirmisher, so his defense sucks. His defense is 1. Okay, that makes sense. You hear the experience sound? That's it. It's Donkey Kong Country. I kind of get that. Dodge an attack from an enemy that has a 0% chance to hit. It's a achievement. It says skill issue. Because the developers are clever. I say, knowing full well that I applauded in Dark Deity 1 that they put as a description for one of the bows, one smooth motion, no hesitation, and I clapped. Alright, one more turn to get that chest. Scabbard! Okay, that makes sense. Why you'd have to get both instead of just the one. It's a testament. I think Ori could do a good voice for this character, Bruce. He needs to be hardy. I can't do it. The Rangers are the silent guardians of this kingdom. The shield takes the brunt of any danger. It's no small task. That's a good portcullis. Okay, but who's Beardman? Henry. He's got a very... What is it? It's aquiline, right? Like a hawkish face. That's the word, right? Aquiline? Yeah. I'm literate. Henry looks like Henry II. Well, he might. He very well might. The first real assignment awaits them at dawn. Are they going to give us real weapons then instead of training swords? Even the roosters aren't awake. They can't all be this early, can they? Actually, come to think of it, Bruce also has a bird face. Meanwhile, Sliker and Marcus have the same face. Well, just about. Sliker's jaw's a little bit less Chad. He's racing. Oh, sorry. I thought the other guy was racing. Okay, Elias is the other guy. Freaking Boyd hair in yellow. Eh. I think his is a little bit longer than Boyd. Boyd is like onion topped. Side quest, support, support, support. Side quest? Ha! Alright, I don't know what I was supposed to gain from that. Watch and learn. It's not clear what these supports are doing, though. If you want to pose as a commoner, you should at least speak as one. You could just say, we just say nice sword. Okay. Oh, this is a lot to scroll through. There are better interfaces, guys. Oh no. Oh, there's an equip load. Scabbard. Reduce the weight of your heaviest weapon to 0. Oh, that's neat. I mean, who's got a heavy weapon? Okay, we got proficiency requirements. Trade to Prince's Sword. Looks like maybe you can forge skills into the slots. So Traitor Prince's sword is a sword with 2 extra damage, 5 extra hit, and 2 slots instead of 1. So like she's close to her equip load. And her heaviest thing is 3. Just a curiosity. Iron Greatsword. Weight 3. Medium Bandage. Pole Arm. He's at his load. How big axe? 2. Yeah, okay, so... Also, I've been going through this backwards. So... Here. And then... She's a medic, so she's not going to fight as often as the rest of them, so she has lower priority for the good sword. I'm going to give it to Fast Girl to start. I think it's actually... Because we don't have durability here, I think it's probably better to take this out and not have the conflict. Alright, so we got sword, great sword, spear, great spear, pole arm, yes. Ah, you can get it to double S. Radiant Dawn. Axe, great axe, battle axe, sure. And bow. And then you can have shields. And bows are two-handed. Yeah, so you can't shield and bow. Although it doesn't actually say. I mean, it's implicit. So what does Forge do? What is info? This is this. Forge. Use Denari to upgrade your weapon's damage and hit chance. Manage refinement slots to add here to add unique abilities to your weapons, but also weight. Okay, good to know. You can find basic refinements in the shop, and more unique ones as loot from chests, enemies, and side quests. Only 1 active ability per weapon, and no duplicates. So if I took a weapon, and I wanted to boost the thingies, it is not clear how this is affecting the weight. And I don't have any refinements. Okay, well I still don't know any information. I'll go to the shop first. Big swords. Crush passive, ignore enemy shields. That sounds fun. It's not very accurate. Hit of 60 on this. That's a pretty brutal... I mean, 70 on Iron Axe, which is what he's currently using, so... It's not that big. Whetstone, passive, all weapons gain 2 attack. That's cool. During first 5 rounds of combat, this weapon has 3 extra damage. 20 hit but reduced attack. Gain 4 attack but reduced speed. And then you can give yourself an advantage refinement. That's cool. There's a quality property. You guys see this? I don't know what quality means. There's no, No! Gah! Why is it 1 click to buy? Yo, the great sword hits people beside your target. Polearm hits the guy behind your target. Alright, I'm probably gonna lose a bunch of stuff right now. So, I want to put... He doesn't have proficiency. I have to get the cheap one first. Oh, this sucks. I went straight for steel because I wasn't thinking about ranks. I've been so stupid. Alright, well, if I buy an iron battle axe... I'm gonna presume somebody can use a greatsword. He can't. Ileana can. And he's already got one. Okay, never mind. Well, he can be the greatsword guy for now. Alright, so this is for him. I think this makes sense. Oh, he's gonna be overload. Bro! Clearly, I'm stupid. Alright, we'll have to eventually get more equip load for people. And then we can do fun things. She has many options. She'd be overload though. He could do it, because he'd be trading 2 load for 6 load, which is fine. So you can be the person in the meantime. Alright, you get a battle axe. Alright, so we go to the forge. We say... Well, it says if we forge it, we increase weight, right? Okay, okay, okay. So we take the Trader Prince's sword, and we say... So she comes in after the hit, right? That didn't add any weight to this one. Add a little damage? Because any more is going to be over what I can afford. I feel like we could probably only forge something one time. Refinements are free to swap between weapons. Each refinement adds weight. Okay, so I could just do this and that's plenty. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I think I bet this is freely reforgeable from the way this menu's being used. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyway, I only spent, is there an everything? I'm just toggling things on and off, it looks like. Show me all of my weapons. I spent a little bit more money than I should have. Out of order. Oh, for this one I don't get to choose a save slot? Alright. Hello. The Vayod. Okay, any one of 3 people defeated. Side objectives. Marcus has defeated 3 enemies. Defeat the pirates guarding the chest before they escape. I don't think we're going to struggle to get Marcus 3 kills. I get no control over person placement. He's got a steel greatsword that I get. Alright, Buddy's got a greatsword. Tell me I can hit it with a greatsword. Two-handed weapons will be more powerful offensive by giving him the ability to use a shield. Second target in the next clockwise position of the original target. Pull arms can hit the unit behind the original target. They cannot target 2 spaces away. Okay, and I see they positioned guys to show this off. Battle axes will crush shielded units. Alright, alright. So I hit this guy. I hit this guy, only hit this guy. I hit this guy, I hit both guys. And he's evasive? Surely that's just because this guy sucks. Wait, hang on. Ah, his stance changed. Rayson, the way he's standing and the way that he's like all brown, he just looks like a hobbit. Oh, come on. Okay, okay, okay. That's right, he hits me first. Stinker. I see. Okay, okay. I understand what's going on here. That spear first strike is pretty good. Just all weapons of a type that have vantage. I'm sorry, they have a status? Drunk? Loses 20 hit, gains 2 defense. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. Do we just kill this guy and have 2 kills? 59 hit though. I might be able to set that up better. I mean, there's enough guys around. Also, do you see her? She might come out later. That there's really interesting. So I can avoid his zone of control and get full move, but I have to go, like, I lose 1 going directly. Don't have any range on these guys, huh? You know, I'm not used to operating under a zone of control model, so if I'm gonna struggle with anything, it's probably gonna be that. Positioning with the, that's a bad idea. I should just take the punch, I think. Or maybe the shield bash? I'll take the shield bash. You're welcome, I guess, for the inspiration? Painful lesson. An enemy has backstabbed your unit. Thank you for making that an achievement. I should have gone all the way up to him so that I could have asserted zone of control. Now I know! That's not enough damage. I gotta hit harder. Pounce! Should have decided on engage time 30 minutes ago. He's gonna get his 3 kills easy. There's no question here. One, 2, 3, 4. That's not gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, probably. So anyway, punch this man. Oh, I'm not respecting the spears. Oh, I was wrong too. That doesn't work. Hitting me back. Nah. I do not hit my buddy for this. But also, if he hits me, screwed. So we're gonna leave that be. I think he's safe for the time being. I can't hit anybody. They have overlapping ranges. Two back units was probably not a good allocation here. Oh, he does have a shield. So I could switch. Yeah, now I have a shield. I like fast. Has killed 4 guys. Has nearly died. I think it makes sense to not engage those guys yet. So we're gonna do... That's such a small heal. Okay, they don't move. Yeah, we're just gonna gang up on them. Gang up on the lads. Not a good formation for me. I can stab him with a big stab. Guy's 9 health. Ileana perfect for drunks. One, two, three. Does he have 5 move? There's a space behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright. That's a little piratey. We sure hit A rank fast. This game better not be too short. I'm not gonna get there in time. Where's shove? I need a shove. Alright, you're not fronting for this. Oh, they hang out? Got it. So we're safe for a while. In that case, should I cross over? I should at least be present. He can probably... Nah, we'll wait. Haha! You dummies got in a line! Do-do-do. You know something? I often forget game music as soon as the game's over. Really, as soon as it stops playing. So, I get it. I get it. It happens to me all the time. Alright, who's got the better shield? It's gotta be this guy. If I brought an archer over, what turn is it? Turn 7. They get away at turn 9. Well, maybe he does front. So if I do 18 right now, that leaves him with 16, and I do 14. So that's not gonna do it. I would need to heal first. See, I remember it in kind of a vibesy sort of way. So, if it's really good, I do remember. But it's not a forever remembering. It's a partial. It's a temporary. I do have to listen again to get all. Or like a complete experience, so to speak, or to re-experience to keep it fresh. Yeah, you heal yourself because I need you in this mix. I mean, yes. But see, coming from that point, it's like straight up. I remember a lot of Xenoblade 1 and 2 music. I don't remember a lot of Xenoblade 3 music. You know, so I remember E33 soundtrack. I remember only Witcher 3 from the Witcher games. Things that repeat a lot have a big advantage on this front as well. Alright, switch. It was a good game. It was not as tightly written as the others. That's its entire problem. Because the combat in that game is really fun. It's so punchy. Alright, now you need to pick me up. Is he gonna die? He's gonna be left with 1 health. Should have brought the archer over there. Should have brought Slaker over there. So I just handicapped that side for no reason. Any support character would have been a good idea. Yeah, 1 is the best story because it's the most coherent as a story. Its narrative plot points make the most sense. Oh shoot! He did die. Retry. Let's be less stupid. I don't want to lose a guy that fast. I'm okay leaving some of them. Okay, skip please. I'm okay leaving some of them if they go down later on. Like, I think permadeath's fine, but not here, not now. And then this map is probably it for the night, I think. This does feel pretty up-tempo. Like, I feel like the time between me... I don't have to take a lot of time on decisions. I'll take some. We do not live with our mistakes. Never. Not even once. Alright, I am gonna whip her over here again. So I got 3 people over there. So I should send somebody who's not... her. I sent her there because she needed a heal. He needed a heal. That was stupid. I just punched a guy with a shield. That was so stupid. I'm so dumb. It's all falling apart. I'm becoming dumber as we speak. Alright. Archer was pretty useful on this side. Healer was kind of iffy, so healer swaps over, I think. Oh, can't kill with that. I see. This peril is just kind of a bad place if you don't want to get backstabbed. Big hits? Alright, we saw this. Yeah, so they can both kind of flank wherever. So we're just going to come over here and say, no circles. But anyway, I was saying this feels it feels pretty punchy. It's like our up tempo. It feels fast, and I count that as a good thing. I actually pitched a concept to my best friend the other day for something that would be pretty slow paced, and kind of came to the realization that like you would really have to minimize the actual number of fights per map in order to make that one feel good. So I think that concept's probably a loser. I think that I think you can make a game like that, but at that point I think it's like more of a stealth game, or maybe not a stealth game. But the immediate thing I thought it was Invisible Ink. So more like that and less of an SRPG, even if you have some SRPG style mechanics. Once your battles are small enough, they don't feel like a war. But then again, now I'm just talking out wherever. I played a game a while back. I recommended it to Ori at the time. I think he bought it. Called Druids of Menhir Forest. And that game has 3 characters. It's kind of not an SRPG. It's kind of a puzzle game, and kind of an adventure puzzle game that happens to be on a tile board. 2, 3, 4. Sure, I will draw that guy. Play Dishonored. If you like Dishonored as a game, like just the game, then Dishonored 2 is more of that game, and it's pretty good at it. If you like it for plot reasons, I do think the second one is worse. But like, the powers are fun and cool. You have an alternative protagonist. I totally forgot I had this other axe. I had this other axe. Those guys have shields. Ah! Dishonored 2 is a good game. Dishonored 2 has a map in it that even people that don't like it are still talking about it. People that don't like the game in general still talk about that map. I do think that the chaos system, whatever they want to call it, is a little bit silly because it more or less tells you outright the good ending is don't kill people. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to kick this guy so that the next guy can kill him. That's what I want. That's how we get this done. Yeah, it tells you good ending, but like, they're both valid ways to play the game. The main thing is that if you play sneaky, then the game makes it so that you have to play sneakier in order to continue to succeed. And if you play violent, the game makes it so you have to play even more violent in order to succeed. That's my read on how chaos scales the game, at least. He doesn't have any healing items. Non-lethal is more interesting because you experiment more with like the transformation abilities. Although you don't have to do full non-lethal to get credit for flow chaos. You have to do all of the. You have to keep the total number of kills below a certain amount, but know that like the kill score or whatever it is that it's giving you, like the total kill score is, or the chaos score is mostly affected by the objective characters. So you can do the low chaos versions and then kill some people and you still get low chaos. I do think there's an achievement for full non-lethal though. Let's see. Alright, with a healer. And then... Oh, you gotta go. Oh yeah, it is a little late. Cannot be sneaky at work. Are you sure? I think that is in fact in the cards. I think you'd be less effective. Likely to get him crushed. That's a good point. That's a good point. That makes him exposed to two people. Let's not do that. I'm amused at Greatsword being more accurate than Axeman, but I guess Greatsword guy isn't drunk. Also, the hit rates weren't that different, I guess. Oh, they didn't line up in a line this time. Not the right kind of line. It takes so much effort to walk over there. I'm gonna kabonk you. It's not gonna matter. I will slightly break your shield because you won't get kabonked. Which is still positive for me. Yeah, sure, we'll do it. We'll do it. It'll help a little bit. Or he regens heal at the start of his turn. So it might not help, actually. Whatever, you got kabonked. See, I could maybe set up a Great Spear, but I think I will probably get him killed in the process. That's a big hit. Why shield no shield? Why did shield no shield? Is that... I got flanked? Alright, so I get hit. I can hit both guys. Like this. Hopefully not miss. I get hit back. I don't get hit back. Alright. I potentially kill this guy? I don't kill this guy. Why don't you kill this guy? Why do you suck? Only one shot, so that's not gonna be helpful. Flanking! I don't suppose I can kick him off the map. Timing for this is pretty tight. Trying to get this chest in time. Alright, 2 turns left. Chesting. Monet. If these kings are hanging out there, they can just get shot. That would be great. Where is Girl? Surely Girl appears at some point. She hasn't yet this, I guess maybe at the beginning. She hasn't fought much, but I do appreciate when the healers can fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, she's not going to reach me, that sucks. Yeah, let's just go forward. Get shot on! Twice! Okay, so this gives me a position where no matter who that guy goes for, I can flank. You know what? Fair point. Fair point. He's got 9 health, that guy did 11 damage. I just ruined everything. Again. I would survive with 1 health as it stands. Where's his info? should not have tried to be ballsy. There was no point. Bonk. This is map 3, so maybe what I'm feeling about it being punchy is like my low unit count. But like turns are fast, it does not feel like I'm on turn 11. But I am. What do you guys, Stinker? Enduring Refinement. This weapon now uses endurance instead of strength for attack calculations. Oh! Interesting. Alright, so I take the big axe, and I hit this guy. And I don't kill him. That's a shame. I forgot! I'm not used to thinking about this. Not in this way. Alright, no free shots. And then since you don't walk, you can get kicked because there's no cooldown. Kick forever. This guy's just not very damagey. For better or worse, he's not very damagey. Maybe that's what I need to find. So he's got defense, so if there's a defense refinement, that might be the play for him. Alright. Closing in. Do I want to chance it right now? 17! You know what, boss man? I will let you hit me first. Okay! Nobody else is in range yet. Alright, but now we crush him with Big Axe? Surely now we crush him with Big Axe. And I guess he's on the edge of the map, so he's not gonna get kicked. Sure, you can heal. That's pretty iffy, actually. Alright, I can reach him with a heal. Chansey. Yeah. Yeah. No crits, though. Honestly, totally fine with that. This guy hits like a truck! Tower shield doing work though. I can get 2 damage for free as well if I go for the kick. Yo! Big smacks. I think this is a vibe. We're gonna have to decide whether to keep this guy alive or not. Dang. What is this, an exchange? I get to keep Elias or I get to keep Sven probably. I'm gonna stop him and see what happens. Because I think this one has obvious consequences. I think this has non-obvious consequences. It'll help us get a sense of how the game is going to treat it. That was actually pretty reasonable, decently written.
Fresh from their inaugural mission,
Voices.
our Rangers have ordered yet another raid along Fern's coast, a testament to the relentless piracy from Valuard. Despite the Valuard King's denials, his inaction against the raiders speaks volumes, tacitly permitting their continued assault.
This guy's going for Radiant Dawn announcer voice.
Meanwhile in Fern, news of General Wesley's disappearance has gone public. Whispers of Iroquois foul play stirs veterans of the traitor Prince's rebellion, kindling their thirst for revenge.
But it also sounds kind of automated.
Though the rebellion started as a civil war within Fern, the former Iroquois king, Zoltan's father, was never one to waste an opportunity. He pushed into a divided Fern, his armies being led by the tactically brilliant Prince Zoltan. Though initially conquering large swaths of land, they lost more than they gained once the traitor prince was defeated and Fern's armies consolidated. Crawford's ambitions to claim
Crawford's ambitions
were checked by Fern's King Philip, who, heeding the people's exhaustion, put an end to further conquest. For many Iroquois, the territorial losses were seen as a divine punishment for their king's ruthless governance and forsaking of the Mithravada faith. His final blunder would prove deadly as he was executed and his followers exiled, eventually coming to be known as the Mujari, headed by his son Zoltan. The current relationship between the two countries is one of fragile peace. Kings of both countries are struggling to calm their populace. As with the Mujari growing in strength, many fear the outbreak of war is only a matter of time.
Heyo. Alright, and we got some conversations, and that one says it's gonna give me a thing. I am, however, going to save and get out of here. I'm going a little late. But yeah, I think this is clearly wearing its inspirations on its sleeve, but pretty well done so far. I'm optimistic. Seems good. Now I gotta come up with funny stream names. Yeah. They announced a sequel. So there's gonna be another one. So if it stays good, we know where to go. It still says to be announced. Bam. Thanks for coming out, everybody. I'll catch you all next week. Good night.